Right, so Tesco's. Once upon a time, and I'm going back quite a few years ago now, our big weekly shop, like the big weekly shop, the really big weekly shop, used to always be done at Tesco's, and their pricing, and I'm going back decades now, used to be quite competitive, and then over the years they ended up doing these 3 for 2s, and you were buying shit that you didn't really need, and the whole lot got daft, and they weren't really any cheaper than the new that were coming in, budget stores, the Lidls, the Aldis, etc. So I very, 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 very rarely ever come to Tesco's anymore. And I think the club card that they've got is a total rip-off. I think it should be actually investigated because it discriminates against people who haven't got that club card. You may be unable to get that club card for whatever reason, and all the pricing is very mentally making people think that they're getting good deals, and people are possibly overbuying because of that. They go, oh look, club card, they get money off, club card they get. Anyway, I've not really been in to have a look at whether that's still going on, so I'm going to be open-minded, but we're going to take a look in the store, and is everything still the club card stupidity that makes Tesco's really a shop where people think it's a bit like going to, it's a bit like being a member at Costco, isn't it, where you think you're getting bargains and you end up coming out with things that you didn't go in for. Let's go in and see, and also as importantly, let's have a look what my bill is for what I would just call now a regular little weekly shop, so we don't buy as much as we used to. So this is the Tesco's, and it's a big Tesco's. Let's see how we get along. So straight away you're bombarded. Half price, half price, half price, club card price. The yellow stickers everywhere. And if you notice that the yellow and blue stickers resemble the colours of Lidl, don't they? That's some bananas. And the Lidl colours, the blue and the yellow, are aimed at the children's spectrum colours. Oh, club card, £3, buy 2, encouraged to double up. Right, so it's a price match, it's not cheaper. If you notice, all of the you think you've got your bargain are all on eye level, and all the bargains are down there. So if you're actually looking to get better value for money, look right down there, not on the eye. Basically £10 a crate for a crate of Carlsberg. Everywhere is confused pricing. It's pretty crappy really. It's atrocious. It's even worse than I thought it was going to be. Look, everywhere you think you're getting bargains. So those crates of lager that are with a Tesco Club Card price of £10, that's all they are in Morrison's. It's just and clearly priced up. Bloody hell, even the crisp are at it. Look at this. Oh God. Even the Pringles are on it. theory. Past a woman who said to her husband, "We'll buy this. It's £10 instead of 12. It's on special offer." No, it's not. I don't know if you could hear the voices there, but we need to, somebody saying we need to check out if they're on offer. If they're not on offer, don't buy. But nothing's on offer. Everything's a club card price. Oh my god! Right, absolutely atrocious. Really atrocious. Like in a pretty epic way. I think I pretty well got all of our main essentials. See what this comes to. Unbelievable. So to give Lidl credit where credit's due, what you see on the shelf is what you pay, and the same with Morrison. There is slightly more selection on some of the Oriental foods, sort of like over here. But prices are shockingly not cheaper. Right, so allegedly, according to that piece of scrap paper, I've saved £4.10. The price there was actually higher. Again, we don't have a regular. When we go shopping each week, we have the regular things we buy. So I know exactly roughly how much a week we spend. That was actually higher than Morrison's, and absolutely shocking. The pricing structures there was, well, I think you could see them. If you shop at Tesco's, you've probably been drawn into it anyway. You think you're getting bargains, and nothing is actually priced up clear at all. So that's bagging. So I won't be back. Said I'd give it a go, but no, I won't be back. To be fair, I'm quite shocked with how bad that is. It should be stopped. It needs to be clear pricing, and probably go back to Lidl next week. Oh, Rashid, what are you doing? Shopping put away. So no Tesco's. That was seriously. Everybody's going to think I'm a grudge against Tesco's now. Shut up, dog. And I haven't. I think the products that they've got, fine. They've got plenty of products and a good range. I'm not too sure about the Tesco's finest load of brainwashing. They say that Oriental section. So I managed to get a nice big bottle of dark soy sauce, and the normal bottles I get are quite small. So I like that. That was good. But you've also got to remember, because you're almost at Tesco's now, almost virtually being forced to use a club card to think you're getting a better price, or if you've not got a club card, they're inflating prices. All they're doing on you is data collecting. The same with security cameras. You get a lot of security cameras now. Morrison's freezer sections have got them, where the cameras are actually built into the freezer, at the top of the freezers. And when you're walking by, if you stop for a couple of seconds because a product has caught your eye, it's a data collecting exercise. That's all they're doing. So Tesco's is definitely off the radar for being a regular shop. Morrison's need to get their act together with the way that they've just been upping prices willy-nilly. And I must admit, the last shop that I did last week at Lidl was a better experience than maybe a year ago. So whether they've managed to hold their prices now, but if you also notice the videos in Tesco's, that all Tesco's are saying is the price matched Aldi, price matched Aldi. They've got a bit of paranoia about Aldi, not Lidl, Aldi. Everything is priced. They're not cheaper than Aldi. At best, at the very best that you actually saw with those labels, or at best, they've matched the Aldi prices. So the Aldi prices must be lower for Tesco's to be absolutely paranoid about Aldi. Absolutely shocking, absolutely shocking. As I say, that whole club card it's like being in a shopping group. It's like being you have to be a member of Costco, don't you, to actually get your discounts. And Matlands are another one. To shop at Matlands, I think there used to be a different law. Was it back in the 90s when they came into this country, where they were a discount store and you had to be a member of the discount store to get the discounts? So you had to have a Matland card, didn't you, if you remember? Anyway, that's that over with. I'd say I've got everything put away, and I think Rasha is after a Rasha snack. Just driving home from work. Well, I've been to work and I've gone somewhere else after work. It's really weird weather. I don't know if you can see the skyline here. Look how spooky and eerie that is with the cloud. Anyway, so I've been to work and I was thinking more about this Tesco's rip-off club card. And a few of you watching this, and I dare say I'm going to get some comments from you loyal Tesco people going, I'm picking on Tesco's and we're not stupid and all of that. Let me give some food for thought. So do you remember, those of a certain age, years back, when your car insurance came up? You know, it was, back in the day, it was £100 a year, and the next year it went to £110 a year, and you just renewed your car insurance. You used to have an insurance broker, didn't you? Do you remember? And you never really quizzed the price of your car insurance. And then obviously price comparison websites came along and everybody got a bit savvy. I have got no loyalty to car insurance companies at all, none whatsoever. The prices, differences on some of them is absolutely astronomical, as you all know. But what Tesco's have done with that club card, they've made people think that they're part of a club. They've brainwashed you to thinking you're getting super deals and you're in this very exclusive club, and no, you're not. No, you're not. What Tesco's have done is, I'll put money on that many loyal Tesco's customers who've got the club card don't know what the prices are at other supermarkets. So you think you're getting a bargain. Like I was listening to the people in the supermarket earlier, you think you're getting a bargain, but because you don't shop at another supermarket or go elsewhere, you really don't know. And at best today, this morning, Tesco's were price matching. They weren't offering cheaper than, and they were only price matching Aldi, not the other competitors. So maybe somebody needs to set up an app or something where you can put in your regular shopping list. So the regular things you buy every week, your bread, your milk, your eggs. We buy our chicken, we buy our mince, and we have our regular shop. We have our regular things, and we have our seasonal things. So at the moment we're going more vegetables and salads. But wouldn't it be fantastic if you could put all of your shopping into a basket, click where's the best place to buy, and it came up with Morrison's, Tesco's, Asda, Lidl, Aldi, and I bet that would absolutely revolutionise shopping in this country. As I say, I was an incredibly loyal Tesco customer for decades, absolutely for decades. And then I switched over to Lidl, and I got drawn into Lidl. They've got their little app and all the rest of it, and wasn't really shopping around. But now I'm just becoming a little bit more savvy, should we say. I know you do get TV shows sometimes will go and do a shopping basket, and they have to do it manually. Anyway, if somebody out there that makes an app, I'm going to go back home. Sorry, back in the car. If somebody there creates an app, I bet somebody will make a fortune out of it with advertising on it. I bet somebody will absolutely make a fortune. And as I say, the loyal shoppers that are going into the same supermarket week on, week out, you really don't know what the prices are elsewhere, apart from the information that you're being drip fed on those tickets on the shelves, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. I need to go. So Sandra's doing tea. So I did buy. Have you thrown the box away? Yes, I've thrown the box away. I did buy from Tesco's, and I just said to Sandra, I don't think. You have to excuse the noise. I've got extractor fans, microwaves, and kettles going. I don't think I've ever bought a ready-made pie since I've been with Sandra ever.
Say ever. It's been a good while though.
So I did see. Is it a steak and kidney pie?
Yeah.
I think it was, because I've been yearning for kidney, because Sandra can't cook kidney without throwing it all away. So I did actually buy a steak and kidney pie.
Excuse me, I have cooked with kidney. It's just that particular kidney was not good.
What kidney?
The one that I bought in the shop.
You'll need to go back and see that video, what we're talking about.
Carry on, sorry.
So I did actually buy something a little bit unusual from Tesco's today. But I was just saying to Sandra's sort of doing a bit of a, don't have a rant, Neil, about the whole situation. Sorry, have you got a Tesco Club Card?
I have.
When was the last time you went shopping in Tesco's?
Not very often, but just a couple of things. One of which is walnut oil that I can only get there.
No, so funny enough, I actually did turn around and say that there was the Oriental, the Chinese section. They did have more products. Look how big bottle of dark soy sauce that I got. So it was quite nice to have.
We already had soy sauce though, it's over there.
Yeah, but they're only the little bottles.
No, we picked one. Now I've got two the same.
Have we?
Look. Yeah.
Well, what's it doing there? Well, where's that come from?
I had it for ages.
Oh, anyway,
That's soy sauce.
Oh, soy sauce is normally little bottles that are in here. Look.
I might have brought that one from Manchester. I don't know.
So that's the normal one. Look, Morrison's. So there you go. Anyway, what do you want? Oh, walnut oil.
Yeah.
Right, you can only get walnut oil from Tesco's apparently. But it was nice, as I say. I must admit, I did see this steak and kidney pie. So I'm not going to do a product review on steak and kidney pies. There's loads of channels that actually do those. But I think what I will do, I didn't do, Sanders. I didn't see there's any dog treats for Rashi. There you go.
Well, that's where I get her fishy trees, to be honest. But, yeah.
We have a little camera on the floor. Sorry, I'm completely off topic. Here, I was there, and I was just watching Rasha today. Whilst we was at work, so she's lying in front of the camera, fast asleep, and obviously something's caught her attention. She's up, and then she gets in a basket, which she doesn't tend to sleep in, and then she gets up and everything. So we will have to do some COVID camera pictures of Russia at some stage.
You mean coverts?
COVID.
Why did you say COVID?
I'll tell you why I'm thinking COVID, because I'm thinking about doing a video all about the COVID vaccine con that's going on. So everybody had to have this COVID vaccine. And even last year, I was being asked for a flu jab, and a COVID jab, which I don't have. And everybody that was vulnerable last year, unless you're over, is it 75?
This year, you can get it free if you're over 75 or immune compromised.
Right. So last year, people that were under 75 were all prone to COVID and flu and all the rest of it. And you know what? This year, everything has changed, and you now have to pay for a COVID jab if you want it, which I'm not having. But that's for another rant.